Do you know how to build your credit score? Well, it all starts with understanding your credit reports. Now you might be wondering, why are credit reports so important? Picture this: your credit report is like a financial report card. It tracks your borrowing history, how you've managed your debts, and whether you've made your payments on time. It's a critical resource for lenders to assess your creditworthiness. But here's the kicker: it's not just about reading your report. It's about understanding it and keeping it accurate. Regularly reviewing your credit reports helps you identify any errors or discrepancies, such as an incorrectly listed late payment or a debt that isn't yours. If you find any such inconsistencies, it's vital to dispute them promptly. By keeping a close eye on your reports, you'll not only ensure they accurately reflect your credit behavior, but also protect yourself against identity theft. Remember, a clean and accurate credit report is the foundation of a good credit score. Now that we've understood credit reports, let's move on to the next step: managing your bill payments. You see, timely payments play a crucial role in building a solid credit score. It's like the beat of your credit health: regular and consistent. When you miss a payment or are late, it's like a skipped beat. It disrupts the rhythm and negatively impacts your score. So how can you keep your bill payments on track? Well, one way is to set reminders. You can mark your calendar or use an app. Another method is to set up automatic payments. This way your bills get paid right from your account without you having to lift a finger. It's like having a personal assistant for your finances. Remember, every bill counts. Whether it's your credit card bill or utility bills, pay them on time. Be diligent with your bill payments. It's a simple step with a big impact. The third building block of a good credit score is how you use your available credit. But what does that mean? Essentially, credit utilization is the percentage of your total available credit that you're using. The magic number here is 30%. That's right, ideally, you should use 30% or less of your available credit. Why is that? High credit utilization can signal to lenders that you're heavily reliant on credit, which could impact your credit score negatively. On the flip side, maintaining low credit utilization can show lenders that you're using credit responsibly, which could improve your credit score. So how can you keep your credit utilization low? A few strategies include paying off balances in full each month, making multiple payments throughout the billing cycle, or increasing your credit limit. Remember, the goal is to show lenders that you can manage credit effectively. Using credit responsibly is key. Aim to keep your credit utilization under 30%. The fourth step towards building your credit score is to limit your requests for new credit. Now you might wonder, why does this matter? Well, every time you apply for new credit, it can lead to what is known as a hard inquiry. These inquiries show up on your credit report and can, unfortunately, lower your score, especially when you have several in a short span of time. Here's a quick analogy. Think of your credit score as a mirror reflecting your financial discipline. Each hard inquiry is like a smudge on that mirror. Too many smudges, and it becomes harder to see the clear, responsible financial image you're trying to project. So what's the solution? Simple. Be mindful of how often you're applying for new credit. Try to space out your applications over time. Remember, your credit score is a marathon, not a sprint. Be strategic with your new credit requests. Less is more when it comes to hard inquiries. Finally, let's talk about padding out a thin credit file and dealing with delinquencies. A thin credit file is one that lacks a substantial credit history. To enhance it, consider using a secured credit card. This type of card is backed by a cash deposit you make up front, which sets your credit limit. Alternatively, you can become an authorized user on someone else's credit card account. This can help you build credit without requiring you to qualify for a card yourself. Now, dealing with delinquencies. If you have past due debts, your priority should be paying them off. Contact your creditors and negotiate a payment plan. Often, they're willing to work with you to find a solution. If you're overwhelmed with debt, consider consolidating it. This means combining multiple debts into one, ideally with a lower interest rate, for easier management. Building a good credit score is a journey. Stay consistent, make smart choices, and watch your credit score rise.